Hello everyone, welcome back, my lovely English learners. Today, we're diving deep into the world of perfect tenses. Now, perfect tenses can be a bit tricky, but they're essential for expressing completed actions in relation to different times. So, whether you're a basic, intermediate, or an advanced learner, or just looking to brush up on your grammar skills, this English grammar lesson is for you. I am Sarah. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important lessons like this one. Let's get started. There are 3 perfect tenses in English grammar: the present perfect tense, the past perfect tense, and the future perfect tense. Now, you might wonder, what does perfect stand for? It's simple to understand. When something is completed or finished, what do we say? It's done, or it's perfect. The word perfect shows us that an action is completed in relation to another point in time. Perfect tenses are mainly used to link actions across different time periods. We do not use perfect tenses to show the duration of the action. The focus is on the completion of the action. I hope you got it. Now, let's begin with the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense links past actions to the present. It's used to talk about experiences, changes, or continuing situations. Take a look at this sentence. I have taken these lovely pictures from my camera. Imagine you have a camera that can take pictures of things you've done any time in your life. And it doesn't matter when you take those pictures. When you use the present perfect tense, it's like you're showing someone those pictures and saying, "Hey, look, what I've shot." The time when you have taken these pictures doesn't matter. You took those pictures in the past, but they have relevance in the present. In short, we are linking the past to the present. To form the present perfect tense, we use the subject plus have or has, followed by a past participle verb. That's the rule to form the present perfect tense. Here are some more examples to help you understand it better. I have travelled to Japan. Here, the focus is on the experience of travelling, not when it happened. The present perfect tense is used to talk about experiences. She has written 3 books. This tells us about her achievements without specifying when these books were written. She's still a writer and may write more books. They have eaten sushi. This shows that the experience of eating sushi has occurred at some point, but when it's eaten, it is not specified. It is not important. We have been friends for 10 years. This shows a state that started in the past and continues into the present. You are still friends, so it is something that started in the past but is still relevant today. So we use the present perfect tense to talk about actions that started in the past. When they started is not important, but they are relevant in the present. I hope you got it. Now, let's move on to the past perfect tense. We use the past perfect tense to talk about a completed action before another completed action in the past. Take a look at this example. I had made popcorn before the movie began. Imagine you're telling your friend about a really cool movie night you planned, but you want to say something happened before the movie even started. You made popcorn and then watched the movie. Now, if you notice, there are 2 completed actions in the past. You made popcorn and watched a movie. both the actions are completed and you are describing it now in the present. So, we use the past perfect tense to talk about completed action and to particularly show the order or sequence of the actions in the past. Here's how we form the past perfect tense. We start with the subject followed by had, plus the past participle of the verb. So, in this sentence, had made is the past participle, and the action that is nearest to the present time or the time of speaking is described using the simple past, which in this sentence is began. I am sure that was easy to understand. Here are some more examples. I had finished my presentation before I went to the mall. So, I first completed my presentation and then went to the mall. See, using past perfect tense helps describe in what order the events occurred in the past. She had left when I arrived. This means her leaving occurred before my arrival. They had already eaten by the time we called them to dinner. Their eating was complete before another past action. That is you calling them. He had never seen a sports car before he moved to the city. This tells us he saw a sports car only after moving to the city. So, what do we understand? The past perfect is used to talk about completed actions in the past and helps us understand the sequence of events in the past better. The farthest action is described using had, and the nearest action is described using the simple past. With that, we move on to the final perfect tense, which is the future perfect tense. Now, we use the future perfect tense to talk about actions that will be completed before a specific time in the future. Confused? Let me explain. As we have seen, the past perfect tense is used for two completed actions to show their order in the past. Similarly, the future perfect tense is used to describe the order of completed actions that will happen in the future before a specific time. I will have finished my presentation by evening. Imagine you are working on a presentation and you are planning to finish it by evening. In this sentence, the future perfect tense, will have finished, helps you talk about actions that you haven't done yet, but are sure you'll complete before a certain time in the future, as in this case, evening. It's like saying, I will complete something before a specific time in the future. Here's how we form the future perfect tense. We start with the subject, followed by will have, plus the past participle form. Did you notice that in all the perfect tenses, we have used the past participle because we are talking about completed actions? Let's look at some example sentences. I will have finished my report by tomorrow. This means the report will be completed before tomorrow. By next week, she will have worked here for 5 years. It shows a milestone that will be reached in the future. They will have left by the time you get there. This predicts that their departure will occur before your arrival. We will have been married for 20 years next month. This shows a future state based on an action completed in the past. So, in conclusion, the future tense is used to talk about actions that will be completed before a specified future time. Now, let's test how well you have understood the perfect tenses. Here's a quick quiz for you. Fill in the blanks with present, past, or future perfect tense. The clues are provided in the brackets for your help. Let me know your answers in the comments. That's all for today. I hope you now have a better understanding of all the perfect tenses in English. If you learn the functional use of grammar, it's easier to understand. I hope this English lesson was helpful for you. Download the study notes that have additional information and quizzes for practice. I will see you soon with one more interesting lesson. Until then, keep learning and keep practicing English. Bye.